So I will explain some question for you, the tutor. So first of all, how classes are used to define objects. So class is like a template that used to create subjects in here. So for example, I have a class called account, which have parameter of name, string name, and double balance. And then when I can create a new class here, which have the name and the balance here. So when we create an object from a class, we are creating an instance of that template, that blueprint. And next, how methods, fields, and properties all work together when you create a class. So first of all, the field is this part. So it will include name and balance, which is it will store the data. And for the properties, so the properties will be assessor and mutator, which is affect directly to the value inside of the class. So, and the last one is the method. The method is how it works in the class. So, for example, we have print here is the method. So when you use the class and with the method, it will print out what we need in here. So basically, field will store the data. Properties will control the access to it, like get and set, and methods will allow object to perform action. For example, here is printing, and how fields give knowledge to each other created from a class. Uh, each field will represent the data or the state of the class name. Like I said in the previous test. So we can create various of object, for example, um, maybe another object will be tk1 and new count. So in this part, we have two different objects. First one is tk and tk1 with different attribute in that, different knowledge in that. So the first object will have the name of tk with the values of 10,000. The second one is tk1 and 5,000. And the last question is how methods give capabilities to each other, created from a class. So we have two different classes here, but we have a same method here. So basically we can use the same method, just change the class, and we still can make it works. As you can see here, it will print out the name and the balance. So this is just a method, but it can use by various of the various of the objects. So because the methods define what an object can do, so we can use this method for any objects. That's all. Thank you.